No, God, please, no! No!
What's going on here?
Oh no!
We're out of money!
Oh no!
Eto, sono lavato, l'ho visto!
Wait, you mean on Patreon? Huh, could that actually work? I'll be right back. My subscribers need me!
Okie dokie.
He's right on top of us!
I hope you enjoyed that little short clip. It was meant to be over the top. It was just meant to be a few lads and get to the point across. And that point being, I have a Patreon page! And while this isn't my first rodeo with Patreon, I didn't exactly know what to do with it. I just felt like at the time, over 2 years ago, did it because everyone else was doing it. I need to get onto the trend. It was a trend back then. But now I have a bit more knowledge on what Patreon is. So, and while YouTube has something similar on their site, I just felt like doing a Patreon page. It feels like there's a lot more options you can do on Patreon in comparison to YouTube. Now then, let's get to the 2 tiers. And before we get started on there, I would like to point out that no, you do not have to support me on Patreon. This is something that you should do by choice, not because you have to. This is just meant to be something that for super duper fans like me. Alright, so now let's get to the 2 tiers. Mario Spaghetti Ride, the $1 tier, and Mario Spaghetti Party, the $3 tier. For Mario Spaghetti Ride, at the end of each video, what I'll do is that I'll give a random person on the Patreon page a shout out as a thank you for supporting me on Patreon. And that's not the only thing that it will give you. You'll also get in each month a random digital download of free goodie. And for this month's goodie, it's a Zealous theme, a custom music track meant specifically for Zealous, made with the help of Calvin Stamp from Block Content. You should check his channel out. He's a pretty funny guy. He's a pretty great content. He does Nintendo discussions, and he's also a music artist sometimes. And if you support at least have $100 per month on Patreon, I'll even upload it on YouTube. So I do not allow other people to upload it on their channel because that's stealing, and I don't like people who steal off my content. So that's about it for the Mario Spaghetti Ride. Now let's get into Mario Spaghetti Party. Mario Spaghetti Party is a $3 tier. You basically, what you do is that you get all the content from Mario Spaghetti Ride, but there's a bit more to it than that. For one, you get a sneak peek of an upcoming video, whether it's a screenshot or a short video clip. It's still a sneak peek. Quality remains the same. And then there's another thing, the big one. At the end of each month, starting January, I'll do a 1 hour live stream, live stream exclusively on the Patreon page, meant for those who join Mario Spaghetti Party tier. What I'll do is that it's basically an hour-long Q&A where I'll answer all of your questions about my channel, about what you guys thinking of the latest videos, anything future for the channel, and basically whatnot. For example, and I have one more announcement coming up. Remember about retarded villains? I didn't do one last year because I've been wanting to do one. I thought about it, and the reason why this one will be the last one is because I didn't feel like doing them anymore. I wanted to take things to a new direction, nothing inspired by SMG4, which includes about retarded villains. It's because it was inspired by SMG4's work that had Italian, so that includes Battle Retarded Villains that's not going to be available anymore. Not going to do any more of these after this year. So it is coming. We just need a little bit longer. It's basically the one I'm working on next. And it's coming January 19th. So, and it's going to be premiered because it fits along with the special videos that only special videos will be available through premieres. So, I hope you enjoy it. It's something that a lot have been looking forward to for a long time. And I apologize for the late. So, be sure to pledge to me on Patreon if you want to. And be on the lookout for Battle Retarded Villains. See ya!